at least, where rules were changed unconstitutionally, changed on the fly. Only legislatures can change election law, and we had governors doing it, local election supervisors doing it, secretaries of state doing it, resulting in a situation where there were votes that were properly, air quotes, that were technically allowed that should not have been allowed. How many? I don't know. You don't either. We never will. But it places a taint and a stain on that 2020 result that history will forever record, or at least history written correctly. So because of that broken trust, that's why skepticism is going to run sky high. And if we don't, and listen, I want to be reasonable here. If we've got some razor thin stuff, Arizona, you have Dr. Oz and Fetterman, or well, let's not use that because please, Lord, let Dr. Oz win that one by 5 or 6, please. But let's say you got Blake Masters and Mark Kelly neck and neck in Arizona. And it's toward the western part of the United States. It's going to be late anyway. We wake up tomorrow and it's still not totally done because it's razor thin. It's a tenth of a percentage point. Okay. I've lived that life before. I've seen that movie. I know it's okay. That's fine. But if you get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they still don't have their act together, people are going to go nuts. And I will be one of them. And I mean go nuts in a constructive way with righteous indignation that we're being hosed again. So your thoughts are welcome on how you think of all of that.
It's time for Moberly Area Community College Greyhounds basketball.
Pass comes into Moore. He'll get to midcourt. He'll take the three at the buzzer. Bang! We're going to overtime! We're going to overtime!
This broadcast is brought to you by Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, Beatcraft Jewelers, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, MacRack, RG Mongler Real Estate, Napa Auto Parts, and Thomas Motors, all of Moberly, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury, Sheraton Valley, keeping you connected, Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, Brookfield, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly, The Hunting Corner in Monroe City, CNR Markets with a location near you, Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, and Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. Now here's the voice of the Greyhounds, J.B. Connolly.
And good evening. Welcome to Fitzsimmons John Arena as we get ready for tonight's contest. The Moberly Greyhounds hosting the John Wood Trailblazers tonight. Moberly comes in with a record of 1-1 following a 2-point loss to North Central on Saturday night. Blazers come in 1-0 on the year. They're coming off a win by a score of 90-42 in their opener on Saturday night. And looking forward to a good contest. A lot of familiar names on this John Woods squad. Of course, you know Josiah Tolton and Joshua Tolton, both from Monroe City. And Jeremiah Tolton from Quincy on that roster. And quite a few other players from around western Illinois and the surrounding area on the Blazers roster. We're going to take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have our pregame interview with the head coach of the Moberly Greyhounds, Pat Smith. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on AM 1230 and FM 92.5 Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the wash with a convenient built-in water faucet. Gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top load with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean at a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Arts. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook or artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
Is your class schedule out of whack and you need to get caught up, get ahead, catch up, or get started on your degree this winter with a winter master class at MACC, the college for you? MACC has articulation agreements with many colleges and universities throughout Missouri and beyond, so you can transfer all your credits and get your degree on time. Did we mention you'll save a bunch of money? Meet with an advisor or explore your options now at macc.edu. Moberly Area Community College, the college for you.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. Joins now Pat Smith, head coach of the Greyhounds, coming off a 2-point loss Saturday night. game where you had some good runs and some bad runs, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's kind of who we are right now, JB. We're not real consistent. I thought we had some moments we played really well. I thought for the game, for the most part, we played really hard. Didn't think we played very smart. I don't think we're capable of being a smart team. We've got smart guys. Because we committed a lot of bad fouls, and that's just some bad possessions and some miscues on offense that we got to eliminate. And then on top of that, we had some defensive mistakes just by not being where we should have been, both on our press and on our half-court defense. So a lot of things to clean up. I do think it's real interesting that in reflecting back briefly on this game, that North Central had their top 3 scorers back from last year. They're a very good team, very well-coached team. And I thought their experience really showed. And they seemed to make more timely baskets than we did. And with that said, there were so many things we did wrong, and there's a lot of things I did wrong that I've got to do a better job of.
I think the fans would be pleased with the energy your guys gave, the effort they put forth, and if you had that smarts that you talk about, this is going to be a very good team by the end of the season. It's
going to be a team that we're going to have to play the process out. I went home Saturday night just kind of just beat down, and then Sunday morning woke up, and before I went to church, I thought, this is going to be one of those years that truly, right now at this point, as much as I want to win tonight, I've got to take the winning and losing out of it. And we got to improve every day and get ready to win the next game. And that was a good experience Saturday night if we'll use it as such. One of the best statements I've ever heard of coaching is, if you lose the game, don't lose the lesson. And so we're going to try to learn some things from it, but it's a process for this team. And even right now, we've had to go through some things, whether it be a suspension, whether it be a kid out for the year with an injury. So, when you battle that stuff, you have to adjust, and we're moving on right now. And we got a chance, I think, to get better, and that's what we're after.
In the past couple of days, have you seen you guys learn from Saturday night, and something that you get excited about for tonight?
Well, I brought them in. All we did Sunday was I brought them in. We watched the tape and shot free throws, and we talked about the fact that, what kind of led to our demise. And then yesterday, I thought we had a very, very spirited practice. I thought we had a very spirited, very short shoot-around type of deal this afternoon. I think they're ready tonight, and we played another good team. John Wood's coming in here, and I think they won 23 games last year, and they've got some guys back. So we got our work cut out for us, and we got to continue to grow. And, it's going to be one of these years I have to measure us from start to finish. And, if you go back over the years, there's been a few times over the years that you never thought we'd win the region, that we ended up winning it. And we're going to try to do that again this year, because I do think this team has a nice potential level. We're just not there yet.
John Wood's given you some good battles through the years.
They came in here one year and beat us. The year they got run up in the country. They've always come in here and competed. I told our kids, I told our kids yesterday, I said, need to get ready to not have them do what North Central did Saturday night, which is celebrate on your court. Now, with that said, there's got to be the process. It's just not saying, we're going to beat these guys. We got to be ready, and we got to play well. And I'll tell you one thing about John Wood, and James Hayes, who game prep this is, said this very well. He said they're a team that, their personnel kind of bother you, but their system really bothers you because they do such a good job within that system of setting some quick screens and getting some motion. And I've always said this, and I say this every time we play him, I think Brad Hoyt's probably one of the best offensive minds I've seen. And so you have to be prepared not only for their players, you have to prepare for their system. And I'd like to think people have to do that to us because of our pressure and all that. But they do a great job of doing what they're doing. And, there's no easy games at this time of year. And I'd be just thrilled to death, JB, if we played hard enough, well enough, and smart enough not to get victory number 2.
They've got some talented players, local fans will recognize the Tolton kids from Monroe City and Quincy among them.
They got the kid from Quincy, Tolton, and then they got the 2 twins from Monroe. And you know what, their brother, I probably should have had play here. He ended up at Omni Central. Both those kids are good players. The kid from Quincy, I've got to give them a lot of credit. We tried to recruit him, but he signed with New Orleans. He signed Division I, and then for whatever reason did not go there. I don't know. Brad obviously did a really good job of enticing him to stay home. And they've got good players. And they've got a point guard number 3 that he's a jet. I mean, it's kind of interesting. They're still doing all the stuff they've done, JB, but they're playing at a much higher, faster tempo. So we've got to do a good job now making sure our defensive transition's in place too. And, I thought there was a couple times Saturday night the game went by us a little bit, and we need to be better reacting on that. And, it's day by day, man. We just got to keep getting better.
All right. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks, JB. Talk to you after the game.
That's Pat Smith. We'll be back with your starting lineups coming up next here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
But game day gridlock is in full swing today. Looks like no one's getting anywhere in time for kickoff.
But wait! Somebody's running the field with a nimble pass play like I've never seen. Yeah, just look at that handling speed and power. Whoever he is, he's on the way to the best seat in the house. This vehicle purchase is a bona fide touchdown!
At Thomas Motors, we'll deliver the game-winning car for you and make sure it's customized to fit your needs. Online at thomasmtrs.com.
And let's take a look at your starters for tonight. First for the 17th ranked team in Division II this week, the John Wood Community College Trailblazers, coming in with a record of 1-0. Their starters at guard, a 6'0 sophomore from Glendale, Wisconsin, number 3, Darius Bolden. At guard, a 6'1", 165-pound sophomore from Rockridge, Illinois, number 10, Jensen Whiteman. At forward, a 6'6", 190-pound freshman from Liberty, Illinois, number 12, Logan Robbins. At guard, a 6'6", 185-pound freshman from Quincy, Illinois, number 24, Jeremiah Tolton. And at center, a 6'7", 215-pound freshman from Wilson, Arkansas, number 32, Braylon Diggs. The Blazers, coached by Brad Hoyt, his 13th season. The assistants, Jeff Obert, Paul Rafferty, and Bob Sheffield. For your Mobley Greyhounds, the stars, 5'9", 160-pound sophomore from Hillside, New Jersey, by way of Frank Phillips, number 2, Jaheim Tanksley. 6'7", 191-pound sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, number 5, Trayvon Spiller. 6'1", 175-pound sophomore from Blytheville, Arkansas, by way of Shawnee, number 10, Pedrick Washington. 6'4", 178-pound sophomore from Toronto, Canada, number 12, Rayshon Ambrose. And 6'7", 268-pound sophomore from Mount Vernon, Illinois, number 22, Noah Gordon. Greyhounds coached by Pat Smith in his 14th season. The assistants are James Hayes and Daryl Fletcher. Mobley coming in with a record of 1-1, and they're receiving votes this week in the Division I poll after starting the season, ranked 15th in the nation. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the opening tap. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on AM 1230, KWIX, Moberly 92.5, KWIX, FM Cairo, and CentralNoInfo.com.
At Valentine Insurance Agency,
we're proud to be Americans in this land of liberty.
At Valentine Insurance Agency, we know that when times are tough, Americans step up. And at Valentine Insurance Agency, we're going to be here for you, helping you when you need it since 1964. Call Valentine Insurance Agency at 263-1111.
Napa know-how.
Get ready for winter and save with these November specials at your locally owned Moberly Napa. Napa 10-inch LED light screws into light socket, 8,000 lumens, $27.99. Many Milwaukee and Craftsman items on sale. Premium starting fluid, 11-ounce, $5.59. Power Service diesel fuel supplement, 32-ounce, $8.99. Napa 15W40 heavy-duty diesel motor oil, $14.99 a gallon. Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. They have the know-how.
Did you know there's a conservative advocacy and benefits organization with over 2 million members and counting? It's AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. Hi, this is Mary Walter. Here are 3 reasons why you should consider joining AMAC right now. First, AMAC saves you money from discounts on travel and lodging, cell phones and plans, access to insurance products, and more. Joining AMAC is a powerful tool against inflation. Second, with a bi-monthly magazine, daily website content, podcasts with America's thought leaders, and an app that delivers insightful coverage of the issues that matter most. AMAC is a trusted source of information. And third, the reason that people say is their favorite is that AMAC fights for your conservative values on Capitol Hill. With more than 2 million members, AMAC is a voice that cannot be ignored, working tirelessly to preserve the freedoms secured by our Constitution. Go to amac.us/liberty and join today. That's amac.us/liberty. amac.us/liberty.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons John Arena as we get ready for the start of tonight's contest here on Information Vertigo Quicks. Mentioned the polls last segment. Lady Hounds are ranked 13th in the nation this week, going up 2 spots from last week's poll. And Three Rivers women are back in the top 25. They're ranked 25th this week after starting the season unranked. Lady Hounds are headed to Vincennes for a couple of games this Friday and Saturday. We'll be in Poplar Bluff Greyhounds will take on Marshalltown and Triton. Regional Radio encourages you to stop by these fine businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Art Supplies, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, Beecraft Jewelers, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, MacRack, RG Mongler Real Estate, Napa Auto Parts, Thomas Motors, all of Moberly, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss in Charleston, Salisbury, Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, Sheridan Valley, keeping you connected. The Hunting Corner in Monroe City, C&R Markets with a location near you. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, Brookfield, and 2 locations in Marcelate and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. Greyhounds in the new gray uniforms tonight with the red numerals, black trim. They'll be going left to right here in the first half. Kind of a darker gray than the old gray uniforms. Looking pretty sharp. John Wood in the green uniforms tonight with gold numerals and black trim in there as well. There'll be Tanksley, Spiller, Washington, Ambrose, and Gordon. Same starting 5 they've had the 2 previous games. And the Blazers going with Bolden, Whiteman, Robbins, Jeremiah Tolton, and Braylon Diggs. Spiller will jump center against Logan Robbins. And the opening tap controlled by the Greyhounds, grabbed in the backcourt by Tanksley. He'll get it across the timeline. John Wood starting up man-to-man, comes to the near side of the floor. Washington gives it back up to the top of the key. Ambrose with it at the left elbow, feeds it low post for Gordon. Noah Gordon backs his one lane, turns around, hook shot left short, rebound controlled by the Blazers. Grabbed by Bolden. The sophomore from Wisconsin gets into the front court. Near side back out top of the key for Robbins now. Swing to the right side of the floor for Bolden again at the wings. Feeds it low post. Robbins. Turnaround jumper from 8 feet. There's an air ball. Rebound on the near side controlled by John Woods Diggs. That goes back out to the top of the key. Diggs with it. Pulls up from the free throw line. Off the heel left, no good. Rebound John Wood again. Grabbed on the near side by Jeremiah Tolton. Tolton will give it back out. Bolden between the circles. Working to his left. Near the elbow. 10 on the shot clock. Has his shot partially blocked. Got it back. Shot no good. Rebound Washington. Several defensive stops by the Hounds on that trip. We're a minute in, no score. Left side. This is Tanksley to the right side of the floor for Washington. Washington near the wing. Gives it outside. Putting on the deck is Ambrose. Dribbles to the free throw line. Pulls up for the jumper from there. And Moberly leads 2-0 on Rayshon Ambrose's first bucket of the game. The sophomore from Toronto, Canada. Puts the Hounds out in front 2-0. A steal at midcourt by Ambrose. Bounce pass near side. Deflected on the way by Spiller. It's 4-0 Greyhounds. We're a minute and a half in. Moberly pressing. Bolden in the backcourt. Now gets it across the timeline. Looking to come to the near side of the floor. He'll get it off to Jeremiah Tolton. Back up to the top of the key. Diggs with it. Swings it right side for Bolden. Fed low post. Knocked loose. Chased down in the corner by Robbins. Long pass back out to Bolden. 10 on the shot clock. Near side Tolton will take a 3 over Gordon. Closing late. Shot no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Hounds. And a quick substitution for the Blazers. Knowlton Klingel comes into the game, replacing Logan Robbins. Klingel, sophomore from Liberty, Illinois. One of the 2 Klingels on the roster for John Wood. Inbounds pass goes right side. Jeremiah Tolton swung around the perimeter. Bolden now top of the key. Holds it over his head. Feeds it inside. Klingel to the rack. Lays it up and in. John Wood on the board. Moberly leading 4-2. Just over 2 minutes into the game. Bounce pass front court, right side. Washington at the wing. Back out. Tanksley back to Washington on the right side. Trying to find Gordon inside. Now Gordon goes across the lane. Washington with it. Takes it to the baseline. Gives it back out to the top of the key. Tanksley. Right side. Down to 10. Going left now. Drives the lane. Floater from 6 up and in. Jaheim Tanksley's first point. 6-2 Hounds. We're 2.5 minutes into the contest. Bolden into the front court. Zips the pass right side. Tolton knocked out of his hands from behind by Washington. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with John Wood. As the Greyhounds baseball team looks on. Trying to help the officials a little bit as well. Gordon with the block from behind on the inbounds pass out of Klingel's hands. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Blazers again. 17-17 remaining in the first half. Hounds up 6-2. Near side. 3 on the way from the corner. It's no good by Whiteman. Rebound controlled by Spiller for the Hounds. He'll find Washington into the front court, top of the key right now. At the wing, back up. Tanksley from way downtown. Off the heel, no good. Rebound, Spiller tips it out to Washington. Fed inside, Gordon dribbles once, goes up, left and short, got his own rebound. Putback too strong. Rebound controlled by Bolton. Front court right side for Tolton. Working against Washington, low post. Off the window, blocked from behind by Spiller. Loose ball picked up by Gordon. And a foul called on John Wood as Tolton reached in. His first team foul, number 1. Check that, they called it on Diggs. 6-2 in favor of the Hounds. 16:45 remaining the first. Quick 3 by Washington. Off the rim, no good. Gordon couldn't get the rebound. Corralled by Klingel. Bolton will get into the front court right side. Dribbling to his left at the top of the key. Zips it past the low post. Diggs gives it back out around the perimeter. Bolton top of the key again. Ball fed back. Bolton left side of the wing. Zips it low post off of the hands of Rayshawn Ambrose. Loose ball picked up by Moberly. He wasn't ready for the pass. He would have had a clean catch, but Moberly gets the ball anyway. Front court left side. Tanksley at the wing. Working to his right, top of the key. Near side, Ambrose. Head fakes a 3. Dribbles to the free throw line. Stops. Leans back to his right. Euro step off the window. Up and in. Ambrose with 4. The Hounds lead 8-2. Moberly pressing again. Bolton in the backcourt. Long pass to midcourt. Catch made by Tolton. Drives right side against 2 defenders. Throws up an air ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. Josiah Tolton into the game. He'll replace Darius Bolton. Tolton, the freshman from Monroe City. 8-2 Greyhounds. 15:47 remaining in the first. Tanksley, long pass into the front court, right side. Now comes back out to Tanksley from Washington. Tanksley working left. He'll hand it off. Ambrose curling right. Stops at the free throw line. Back to Tanksley, left side. Dribbles to the baseline. Gets underneath the basketball, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Moberly. Last touch by Jeremiah Tolton. 13 on the shot clock. 15:30 remaining in the first. Tanksley will inbound. Quick baseline jumper will not go for Ambrose. Put back by Spiller, up and in. Spiller with 4. The Hounds lead 10-2. 15-19 remaining in the first. The pass goes out of bounds on the far sideline. It was deflected on the way up by Washington. It'll stay with the Blazers, and into the game will be Joshua Tolton from Monroe City. He's going to replace Judson Whiteman. 15-16 remaining here in the first half. Josiah Tolton dribbling to his right, back to his left, feeds it right side. Klingel with it. Got off to Jeremiah Tolton. It takes the 3 and it's good. 10-5, 15:03 remaining. That snaps a 6-0 run for Moberly. Front court right side, Washington at the wing. Takes it baseline. Sealed off by Diggs. And we're going to have a held ball. It'll go to John Wood on the arrow. 14:52 remaining in the first half. Greyhounds leading 10-5. Molten Klingel will inbound. Comes in. Josiah Tolton with it. Holds it. Now feeds it back to Klingel. He'll get into the front court right side for Joshua Tolton. Down into the right corner. Diggs will give it back out. Joshua Tolton drives the lane. Stops 10 feet from the basket. Forces up a shot from the left side. No good. Rebound Gordon for the Hounds. They'll leave it off. Washington into the front court right side. They go to Ambrose. Gordon on the high post right side. Gives it back out. Washington near the top of the key. Shot clock at 17. Spins to his right. Stops at the elbow. Gives it back outside. Ambrose will take the 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Diggs. 14-10 remaining in the first. And we'll have an offensive foul called on Joshua Tolton. That'll be his first, team foul number 2. Okay, the contact as he went to the basket. Xavier Sykes will come into the game for the Hounds, as will Chris Grubbs. The bench, Washington and Gordon. 14:08 remaining in the first half. Moberly leading 10-5. Tanksley Left side, Grubbs into the front court, back to Tanksley, top of the key, right side of the floor. Sykes with it. Drilling to his left, stops the right elbow, pass goes left corner. 3 on the way by Ambrose. Bang! He's got 7. The Hounds lead 13-5. 13:43 remaining in the first. Right side. Desai told back to top of the key. Jeremiah for 3. In and out of the cylinder, no good. Knocked out of Grubbs' hands. He will save it from going out. No, he can't, as it is taken away by Klingel. And the shot clock resets to 20 for John Wood. Klingel with the top of the key now. Right side, Jeremiah Tolton. Top of the key, Josiah Tolton. Ball fed into the high post. Grubbs knocks away. 5 on the shot clock. Chased down the corner by John Wood. And Jeremiah Tolton was standing on the far sideline when he touched the ball. It'll be Moberly basketball. 13-12 remaining. 13-5 Greyhounds. Tanksley into the front court, near side of the floor. Dribbling to his right, back to his left. Still going left around the arc. Now feeds it back to his right. Sykes head fakes a 3. Puts it on the deck. Dribbles to his left to the free throw line. Pass goes left side. 3 on the way by Ambrose. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound near side, and a foul's going to be called. Spiller was trying to get to the ball, and he had his jersey grabbed. Joshua Tolton picks up his second, team foul number 3. Coach Hoyt doesn't like the call. Greyhounds ball, 12:53 remaining in the first half. Greyhounds leading 13-5. Tanksley will inbound, baseline near side of the basket. Getting up in the corner, Sykes takes the 3 off the rim, no good, and a foul on the rebound, and this is going to go against the Greyhounds. Grubbs coming over the back. His first. And that is team foul number 1 on Moberly. Greyhounds will press inbounds pass. Comes in Josiah Tolton in the front court. Dribbles to the top of the key, finds Jeremiah at the right wing. Falls to the deck, kept the dribble, gets the pass back after Josiah. Ball swung near side for Joshua now. Dribbles in. Jumper from 8, too strong. Rebound deflected. And the putback by Diggs is rejected by Spiller up the floor. Sykes. Sykes has it knocked out of his hands. Bodies go flying everywhere. As it's knocked out of bounds with the Greyhounds ball. 12:28 remaining. Sykes was trying to assess the traffic flow and didn't realize he had a couple of Blazers behind him. Instead of just sprinting in for a layup. Tanksley will sit down, and Tedrick Washington is back into the game with 12:28 remaining in the half. Greyhounds by 8. Inbounds pass. Coming from Sykes into the low post. Tough play for Spiller. Got it back to Sykes in the left corner somehow as he went to the deck against 2 Blazers and was able to flip the ball out to the corner. Grubbs low post right side now. Puts it on the floor. Spin move. Strong play to the hole. Shot no good. Put back up and in. For Spiller, that's his 6th point. And it's 15-5 in favor of the Hounds. Jeremiah Tolton, long pass to the front court, looking for Diggs. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. Spiller getting back on defense. Into the game for the Blazers. Jensen Whiteman back into the game. Justin Allen in for the first time. Sophomore from Hollywood, Florida, 6'3". Greyhounds leading 15-5. 12 minutes remaining in the first half, and Sykes was fouled trying to split 2 defenders. Milton Klingel picks up his first team foul number 4. .11:54 remaining in the first half. Bounce pass comes into Sykes from Ambrose. Curling to his left, back up top of the key for Tedrick Washington. He'll take the 3 off the rim, short, long rebound controlled by John Wood. Grabbed by Allen into the front court near side, and contact. The foul will be on Washington. He never did get set. Contact was there. That'll be his first, team foul number 2. John Wood will get Logan Robbins back into the game, replacing Milton Klingel. 11:39 remaining in the half. Moberly up 15-5. Inbounds pass top of the key. Robbins hands off near side of the floor. Allen curling to his right. Into the lane. His shot deflected by Spiller, and Spiller grabs the loose ball as well. Front court near side, Sykes at the right wing. Takes the 3 off the rim, no good. And rebound knocked out of bounds by Grubbs as he tried to rip it away from Logan Robbins. It'll be John Wood ball, 11:24 remaining in the half. They're looking for election coverage tonight. We'll have updates on Chris now and then throughout the evening. Steal at midcourt by Spiller. It's a 3-on-2. Grubbs top of the key, and he tried to find Spiller in the low post and threw it behind him. Goes out of bounds. John Wood balled into the game for the Greyhounds. It'll be Amori Womack. He'll replace Rayshawn Ambrose, who sits with a game-high 7 right now. And John Wood will get Isaiah Ramey into the contest, freshman from Cedarville, Ohio. 15-5 Greyhounds, 11-16 remaining in the first half. Inbounds pass comes into Josiah Talton. Into the front court, bounce pass right side, and it goes out of bounds. The pass by Whiteman. That's going to be Greyhounds' ball. Too many unforced errors against John Wood here in the first half. Hopefully taking advantage of some of them. Sykes will get it into the front court. Sips a long pass into the left corner. Nothing there. Comes back to Sykes, top of the key. They'll take it from the free throw line. Off the heel, no good. Rebound Moberly. Kick back to the near side. Washington head fakes a three off the rebound by Spiller. Now Spiller at the wing. Sykes top of the key. 15 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound deflected. Grabbed by Moberly. Grubbs up strong, and he's fouled. He'll have 2 free throws coming up. The foul on Isaiah Ramey. That'll be his first. Team foul number 5 on the Blazers. Chris Grubbs at the free throw line. 9.5 points per game so far. First free throw's good. 7 of 11 from the stripe coming in. Leads the team in both attempts and makes. The second free throw. Too strong, and the rebound controlled by John Wood. 16-5 Greyhounds. 10:35 remaining in the half. Right side of the floor, Whiteman gets to the baseline. Is sealed off there by Tanksley. Jumper is left short. Rebound deflected to Spiller. And the baseball team will let them hear about it. Womack at the free throw line. Has it knocked out of his hands. Gets it back. Leaves it left side of the floor. Tanksley holds the ball. Gives it back to Womack, top of the key. Grubbs now over to the near side for Washington. Now Womack with it. Womack will give it back to Grubbs. Swings the left side. 7 on the shot clock. Tanksley has it stripped out of his hands as he drives into the lane and picked up by Allen going the other way. Allen to the rack. Has it blocked from behind by Spiller, out of bounds. John Wood basketball. 9:54 remaining in the half. Moberly up 16-5. Greyhounds look a lot crisper tonight than they did Saturday night. They didn't really play that poorly Saturday night. Just some stretches got away from them. Right side, Whiteman back to the top of the key. Ball swung near side. Josiah Talton back to the top of the key for Allen. Dribbles once to his left, now near side. Talton for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Moberly, and a foul is going to be called. And they're going to call a push against the Greyhounds. On Chris Grubbs, that'll be his second, team foul number 3. Noah Gordon will come back in to replace him. Rayshawn Ambrose also back into the game. He's going to replace Womack. 9:38 left in the half. 16-5 Hounds. Top of the key, Ramey launches a 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Spiller. Front court left side of the floor. Washington barely got to the front court in time to prevent the violation. Near side of the floor. Tanksley drives in, kicks to the far side. 3 on the way. Bang! Frederick Washington's first points of the night. 19-5 in favor of the Greyhounds. 9:12 remaining. I believe it's a 9-0 run for Moberly right now. Near side of the floor, Whiteman launches a 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Gordon saves it from going out of bounds, and he saves it to Washington. Into the front court, 9 minutes left in the half. Ball swung left side, Tanksley. Thought about taking it from Dallas Morganland. Gordon drives the baseline, off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around, and it's grabbed by Washington. Put back from 8, off balance, no good. Gordon gets the rebound, stripped out of his hands, and in the near corner, loose ball on the floor, finally picked up by John Wood. Hustle play by Jensen Whiteman to get the ball before it went out of bounds, and then driving in was Josiah Talton. He was hip checked to the floor. The foul on Tedrick Washington will be his second, team foul number 4. Xavier Sykes back into the game. Washington to the bench with 2 fouls. 8:36 remaining in the half, 19-5 in favor of the Greyhounds. Inbounds pass to the right side for Robbins. Josiah Tolton back to the right side of the floor. Ramey has it stolen by Sykes. 1-on-1 against Tolton to the rack. The layup too strong, and a foul's going to be called. Josiah Tolton picked up his first. Called for the block. Team foul number 6. 8:24 remaining here in the first half. Greyhounds leading 19-5. At the line, Xavier Sykes averaging 13.5 points per game, second best on the team. 2 of 2 from the free throw line this year. The first one here is good. His first point of the evening, and it's 20-5 in favor of the Greyhounds. Mobley on a 10-0 run. They were on a 6-0 run earlier in the half. Second free throw. Spins out, no good. Free throws still a struggle tonight. They're 14 of 29 the other night, 2 of 4 already in this one. John Wood will get it into the front court. Allen with it. Feeds it into low block, and the block on Robbins' shot. Gordon knocked it away. Loose ball picked up by Mobley. Underneath the basket, Spiller with the dunk. And a timeout with 8:05 remaining here in the first half. Mobley leading 22-5 back in 30 seconds. Here on it, we'll make it a 60-second timeout now here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
Finding a home right now is tough, but buying one may be easier than you think. FHA, USDA, and VA loans from Central Bank get you into a house with little or no down payment, which leaves you more money for those unexpected moving costs. Get pre-qualified for an FHA, USDA, or VA home loan at centralbank.net and go from house hunter to home owner. Central Bank, member FDIC, NMLS number 407985, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons. John Arena, J.B. Conley with you. 8:05 remaining in the first half. Greyhounds leading 22-5. John Wood with the ball coming out of the timeout. Inbounds pass will come into Whiteman. They get into the front court right side. Josiah Tolton with it to the near side of the floor. Whiteman working to his left against Ambrose. Kick back out to the far side. 3 by Allen. Off the rim short. Rebound Spiller. 7:48 remaining in the first half. Front court right side of the floor. Tanksley with it, gets to the baseline, gives it back out. Spiller whips it around the perimeter. Ambrose top of the key, left side of the floor for Sykes. Sykes at the left elbow, takes the jumper, it's good. Xavier Sykes with 3 points, 24-5 in favor of the Greyhounds, 7:30 remaining in the half. Whiteman has it stolen by Spiller at midcourt. Spiller finds Sykes, back to Spiller in the lane, and a foul as Sykes goes tumbling out of bounds. The foul's on Jensen Whiteman. That'll be his first, team foul number 7. Jeremiah Tolton back into the game. Also Darius Bolden into the contest for the Blazers. Xavier Sykes, 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight, has 3 points. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Greyhounds lead by 20. With 7:21 remaining in the first half. Second free throw is no good. Rebound control by Spiller. Ambrose. Ambrose with it out at the wing. Drives the lane against 2 defenders. Lays that. Cut it 1! Ray shot Ambrose with 9 points. Chance for a 3-point play. Fouls on Bolden. That'll be his first, team foul number 8. Greyhounds now leading 27-5 with 7:13 remaining in the first half. And the free throw by Ambrose is short. The rebound controlled by Bolden. Greyhounds now 3 of 7 from the line. Near side of the floor, Jeremiah Tolton. The right side now, Bolden with it at the wing. Zips the pass, and lane went off Tanksley's hand out of bounds. John Wood ball, 7 minutes remaining in the first half, 27-5. Jeremiah Tolton will inbound to the near side for Allen at the wing. Allen working against Spiller, and a foul's going to be called. Spiller reached in. His first team foul, number 5. Jeremiah Tolton will inbound, baseline near side of the basket. Comes into the near corner. Robbins will get it out. Now top of the key with Bolden with it. Back to the near side for Allen. Guarded by Sykes. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Sykes on the near side. Gives it back up. Ramey with it. Off the right side now. Tolton back out to Ramey. Takes a 3 over Gordon. Off the rim, no good. Gordon will get the rebound at the top of the key. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Hounds by 22. Tanksley front court right side. Gets to the baseline. Past 2 defenders. Reverse layup no good. Rebound fought for. Gordon had it. And Spiller ends up with it. Feeds into the corner. Tanksley will whip it around the perimeter. Top of the key. Gordon with it. Squares to the basket. Takes 2 steps. Now with 3 defenders on. Gets the pass away. Ambrose back to the left side. Tanksley drives the baseline. He was fouled. With 6 on the shot clock, he's bailed out. 6:09 remaining the half. The foul on Logan Robbins will be his first team foul, number 9. Bryton Klingel comes into the game, the other freshman from Liberty, Illinois, replacing Isaiah Ramey. Tanksley's first free throw rolls in. He'll shoot the bonus. Greyhounds now 4 of 8 from the stripe. Tanksley with 3 points. 3 of 8 from the line coming into the game. 9.5 points per game. 6:09 remaining in the first half. Greyhounds leading 28-5. Second free throw is also good. 29-5. It's a 19-0 run, and a foul on Mobley pressing on the inbounds pass will go against Ambrose. That'll be his first team foul, number 6. It'll be Logan Robbins inbound in front of his own bench. Darius Bolden will dribble in the backcourt. Watched by Spill as he gets to the timeline. Now pass back to the near side. Reverse to the right side. Dalton off to his right. Allen for 3 is good. His first points of the game. That snaps a 19-0 run for Moberly. 29-8, 5:47 remaining in the first. Tanksley left side. Drives all the way to the hole. Lays it up, and he's fouled. The officials look at each other. A block is going to be called. 2 officials blowing the whistle at the same time and then look at each other to make sure they agree on the call. And Bryton Klingel picks up his first team foul, number 10. Tanksley with 4 points going to the line to shoot 2. .5:39 remaining in the first half. It's 29-8 in favor of the Greyhounds. The first free throw is good. Maury Womack comes in, replacing Noah Gordon. Tonight's game brought to you in part by C&R Markets with 10 locations where quality is a tradition. You're for fishing, hunting, and the outdoors at the Hunting Corner, Monroe City, or at thehuntingcorner.com. Second free throw is good by Tanksley. Now has 6 points. And it's 31-8, and the whistle's ball is knocked out of bounds. Greyhounds now 7 of 11 from the free throw line. Inbounds pass comes into Jeremiah Tolton into the front court near side of Allen. Feeds it to the baseline. And the pass by Bryton Klingel deflected out of bounds by Tanksley. 5.5 minutes remaining until halftime. Jeremiah Tolton will inbound to the baseline. Gets it out. Logan Robbins on the near side. Back to Tolton. Dribbling to his right. Pushing against Ambrose feeds it into the right corner. Now comes back. Reverse to the near side. Allen will take a three over Ambrose, closing late, and it's good. Allen's second three. He's got a team high 6, 31-11, 5-12 remaining until halftime. Sykes to the near side for Tanksley. Tanksley across the timeline, top of the key, splits 2 defenders to the rack, lays it up, and he's fouled. Will shoot 2. The foul on Darius Bolden will be his second. At the line, Jaheim Tanksley with 6 points, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 5:02 remaining until halftime, 31-11. First free throw is good. Greyhounds will take on Marshalltown in Poplar Bluff Friday afternoon. While the pregame scheduled for 4:50, tip at 5 on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. It's the third game of the day down there. Second free throw is good as well for Tanksley. We'll tell you more about it at halftime. 33-11, 5 minutes remaining. Right side of the floor, Jeremiah Tolton, ball fed inside, and that's going to be goaltending against Spiller. Count the bucket for Brighton Klingel. 33-13, 4:53 remaining. Don't mind giving up that goaltending. You'll make opposing players think twice about working the ball inside against Spiller. Amber's top of the key. Driving left side, jumper from 10, gets the roll. Rayshawn Ambrose with 11 points, 35-13, 4:36 remaining in the first half. Ball to the front court near side, Darius Bolden back out top of the key to Logan Robbins. Swung right, Allen back to the top of the key. Jeremiah Tolton back to the right side once more. Allen with it. Working to his right. Holds the ball, feeds it inside. In traffic, Robbins count it 1. His first points. He drew the contact. Foul was called on Ambrose. His second, team foul number 7. He has 2. Tedrick Washington has 2. Chris Grubbs has 2. Josiah Tolton will come in, replacing Darius Bolden. Logan Robbins, second best on the team, 16 points per game. The free throw is good. That's his first free throw attempt of the year. 35-16, 4:14 left until halftime. Long pass to the front court for Sykes, right side. It has 2 defenders chasing him. Pass comes back left side, work left corner. Womack with it, drives the baseline to the rack. Shot no good, got his own rebound in traffic, put it up and in. Maury Womack's first points. 37-16, under 4 to play in the half. Front court, and the ball is thrown out of bounds. It actually went off the official first. Sykes wisely let it go, as Allen's pass to Josiah Tolton was off target. Inbounds will come in to Jaheim Tanksley. He'll get it into the front court. Top of the key behind the Spiller, going around the screen, coming to the near side. Sykes for 3. Spins out, no good. Rebound controlled by Brighton Klingel. And mid-court, a foul is going to be called on Sykes, reaching in on Josiah Tolton. It'll be his first, team foul number 8. And into the game will be Noah Gordon once more for the Greyhounds. Rayshawn Ambrose sitting with a game-high 11 points. Josiah Tolton shooting the 1-and-1. First one's good for his first point of the night. He's averaging 2 points per game. He's now 3 of 3 from the free throw line this season. As a team, John Wood almost 58%. He hits them both. 37-18, 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Tanksley, front court near side. Crossing to his left. Up to the top, Keith Spiller, left side. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by Jeremiah Tolton. Into the front court, near side of the floor, Allen gets to the baseline, steps back from 15, it's good for the 2-pointer. He's got 8. 37-20. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining in the half. Tanksley into the front court, right side. Being chased by Logan Robbins. Ball swung left side. Sykes drives into the lane. Has his pocket pick loose on the floor. He got it back in traffic and lost out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Moberly. And the Greyhounds want a timeout. We're going to get a break as well. 2:49 remaining in the first half. Moberly leading by a score of 37-20. And we'll be back in 60 seconds here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Are you looking to sell your home, farm, or commercial property, or looking to find your dream home and settle down? The well-known established real estate company of R.G. Mongler Real Estate in Moberly is your team you need working for you to help you find that perfect piece of property. For over 40 years, R.G. Mongler Real Estate has been your premier real estate agent for Mid-Missouri. No one knows this area better than the R.G. Mongler team. Look them up today at rgmongler.com or stop by their office at North William Street in Moberly.
Maximize your business capabilities with Shoelace, Sheraton Valley's complete business solutions. Video conference, call management, take calls on your desk phone or mobile phone. Shoelace ties all your communications together. Want a great career with excellent benefits and competitive wages with a growing company? Then Sheraton Valley is where you need to be. Join our team. Check us out at cvalley.net. That's cvalley.net. Sheraton Valley is here. Faster internet is now.
Go further, go faster, go fiber.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons. John Arena, 2:49 remaining till halftime. Moberly leading 37-20. Greyhounds with the ball coming out of the timeout. Tanksley will inbound. Far side of the basket, the offensive end. Gets into the corner for Womack. Holds his ball over his head. Top key for Sykes now. Dribbling to his right, 5 on the shot clock. Back to his left free throw line. Left side of the floor. 3 on the way. Bang! Womack with 5 points now. They called that a 2 apparently. 39-20. Ball into the front court. Near side of the floor. It's Justin Allen with it off to his left. He'll find Robbins. Back out to Allen, working to his right. Over to Jeremiah Talton, feeds it to the baseline. Klingel gives it back out to him. 5 on the shot clock. Talton. His shot off the elbow, off the heel, no good. The rebound controlled by the Greyhounds with 2 minutes remaining. Gordon with the rebound. Ball in the front court, right side for Sykes at the wing. Curling to his left, gets to the free throw line, lets the defender pass. Has a second defender, so he gets the pass away. Into the corner, 3 on the way. Bang! That's a 3 for sure. Tanksley now with 11 points, tied for a game high, 42-20. Front court near side. Jeremiah Talton feeds to the baseline. Klingel back out to Talton. Left wing 3 on the way is good. He's got 6, 42-23. A minute 28 remaining in the half. Into the front court, Tanksley top of the key. Dribbling to his right. Feeds it right side. Sykes head fakes a 3. Shot clock at 15. Into the high post for Gordon. Right side of the floor. Dribbles out to the arc. Now back to his left. In traffic. Little contact. No call. The putback up and in by Spiller. He's got 10. Third hound in double figures. 44-23. Long pass into the front court right side. This is Allen with it. Gives it back out. Near side of the floor. Jeremiah Talton on the baseline. Jumper over Gordon. Up and in. He's got 8. 44-25. 45 seconds remaining until halftime. Into the front court. Tanksley top of the key, working left. Steps back. NBA 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Loose ball picked up by Spiller at the left elbow. Ball fed into the corner. Tough catch made. Fed inside. Spiller lets the defender pass. He's fouled. Count it, 1. Jeremiah Talton picks up the foul, his first. A chance for a 3-point play for Trayvon Spiller, who now leads all scorers with 12. Averaging 9.5 points per game. 1 of 4 from the free throw line this season. Going up the stripe, the sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina. And the free throw on its way is good. 13 points now for Spiller. 47-25. Shot clocks are off. And Spiller gets a steal. Mobley can hold for the last shot. They don't recognize shot clocks off. They kick to the near side. Womack tries the baseline. Now they pick up on it. Left side of the floor, Tanks. They thought about a 3, and now they slow it down. 10 seconds left in the half. Tanksley left side drives in, scoop shot up and in. Jaheim Tanksley and the foul. Chance for a three-point play with 3.9 seconds remaining. The foul was on Jeremiah Tolton. That's his second. Tanksley at the line with 13 points. He's 6 of 6 now, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. 14 points to lead all scorers, 50-25. Largest lead. 3 seconds left in the half. 3 on the way by Allen, off the rim at the buzzer. And at the half is the Moberly Greyhounds 50, the John Wood Trailblazers 25. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with the halftime show. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on AM 1230 and FM 92.5 Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Regional Missouri Bank has been building and financing dreams since 1908. From home loans and agriculture loans to commercial loans and everything in between. The dedicated and experienced lending team is there to guide you through the loan process. Regional Missouri Bank lenders have expertise in a variety of loan products and can help you find a competitive rate and term for your specific needs. They know every lending situation is different, and that's why all lending decisions and processing is handled right at home by people just like you. Regional Missouri Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, offer of credit subject to approval.
MacRack in Moberly has over 22 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Due to continued growth, MacRack is expanding, therefore MacRack is seeking welders and fabricators for both first and second shifts. If you are seeking a career with an established company, apply by stopping by MacRack located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly. Become part of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer with MacRack in Moberly.
Want a mower that's strong enough to break all the rules? Want everything without sacrificing anything? Want performance for the long haul at an unbeatable value? The perfect balance of power and performance. A bad boy mower. Packed with power, muscle, simplicity, and comfort the pro in you demands. It's that time of year. It's your time. You deserve a bad boy. From the Hunting Corner in Monroe City, this is Callie. Get your bad boy mower today at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City and at thehuntingcorner.com. Then mow with an attitude.
The Hunting Corner in Monroe City has a name that sometimes deceives you. Sure, we have everything you need to shoot and hunt, from bows to guns and more. However, we also have just about anything you need to enjoy the outside. Whether you like to camp, trap, hike, bike, ride UTVs, or mow and trim your yard, we have what you need at the Hunting Corner. This is Nick Fonner, and we can't forget about fishing because we have it all. From live bait to lures and tackle to rods and reels, gear up for fishing and the outdoors at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City or at thehuntingcorner.com.
Have you stopped by B-Craft Jewelers in downtown Moberly lately? This year is B-Craft's 60th anniversary. That's 60 years of providing exquisite quality jewelry for engagements, weddings, anniversaries, holidays, and just because gifts. Stop by at 507 West Reed Street and shop in their newly remodeled store. New inventory is arriving daily. And as always, B-Craft Jewelers will create that one-of-a-kind piece to cherish for years to come. As Chris will tell you, if you can dream it, we can build it.
And welcome back. The halftime show is brought to you by Arts for quality and service after the sale. Shop Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. At the half, the Greyhounds leading the John Wood Blazers by a score of 50-25. Recapping the first half scoring for you. Moberly led by Jaheim Tanksley with 14 points. Trayvon Spiller had 13. Rayshawn Embrus had 11 for the Greyhounds in the first half. Xavier Sykes and Amari Womack each had 4. Pedrick Washington with 3. Chris Grubbs with 1. John Wood led by Jeremiah Tolton and Justin Allen with 8 points each in the first half. Each had a pair of threes. Logan Robbins had 3. 2 points each for Josiah Tolton, Knowlton Klingel, and Brighton Klingel. John Wood was 3 of 3 from the stripe in the first half. Greyhounds shooting much better from the free throw line than they did the other night. They've got all the way up to 11 of 15 now. It started slow, but things picked up, especially with Tanksley going 7 of 7 from the line in the first half. Greyhounds were 14 of 29 from the free throw line on Saturday night. The 2-point loss to North Central, but 11 of 15 here in the first half. Thanks to a 19-0 run as well. Greyhounds leading by a score of 50-25 here at halftime. Regional Radio encourages you to stop by these fine businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Arts, appliance, furniture, electronics, and flooring. B-Craft Jewelers, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, Mac Rack, R.G. Mongler Real Estate, Napa Auto Parts, Thomas Motors, all of Moberly, P.K. Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, Sheridan Valley keeping you connected. The Hunting Corner in Monroe City, C&R Markets with a location near you. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keysville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, Brookfield, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back with more of the halftime show. Greyhounds leading 50-25. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Make cleanup easy with a new Whirlpool dishwasher. You won't have leftover dishes to hand wash with the flexibility to fit tall items in the adjustable upper rack and room for 14 place settings. Plus, you can skip scrubbing and pre-rinsing when you use the boost cycle. Shop Arts to see how Whirlpool dishwashers can help you manage your family's mealtime messes. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
Have you stopped by B-Craft Jewelers in downtown Moberly lately? This year is B-Craft's 60th anniversary. That's 60 years of providing exquisite quality jewelry for engagements, weddings, anniversaries, holidays, and just because gifts. Stop by at 507 West Reed Street and shop in their newly remodeled store. New inventory is arriving daily. And as always, B-Craft Jewelers will create that one-of-a-kind piece to cherish for years to come. As Chris will tell you, if you can dream it, we can build it.
Attention all business owners who rent or lease space, including storage space. Stop wasting your money paying someone else for your space. You can now save a ton of money and own your own building with the incredible Black Friday sale prices from General Steel. That's right, start saving money every month on renting space from others. Just call 888-74-STEEL to see how General Steel can help you save money. Our 50-year structural warranty buildings are custom designed for your needs and save you a ton of money. Call 888-74-STEEL.
Take it from a successful entrepreneur. If you need to expand or start a new business, you need General Steel.
Great team and the competitive pricing is the reason I went with General Steel.
Call 888-74-STEEL now, and you can get any of our popular quick construction structures, including a 40 by 60 foot building or a 50 by 100 clear span building at Black Friday savings. Call 888-74-STEEL. That's 888-747-8335. 888-74-STEEL.
And welcome back to the halftime show, brought to you by Arts. For quality and service after sale, shop Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. Greyhounds leading by a score of 50-25. Coming up this Friday, they'll be in Poplar Bluff for the Iowa-Missouri Challenge, being hosted by Three Rivers this year. They'll have the third game on Friday against Marshalltown. The second game Saturday afternoon, they'll take on Triton. And here's the full schedule for you. Friday, things will start at 1 o'clock when State Fair takes on Triton. Then West Plains will take on Southeastern in the 3 o'clock game. The Hounds in Marshalltown scheduled to go at 5, and then Three Rivers takes on Indian Hills in the 7 o'clock game on Friday. Then the Saturday schedule, West Plains will get things started against Marshalltown at 2 o'clock, followed by the Greyhounds and Triton scheduled for 4, then State Fair and Indian Hills scheduled for 6, and Three Rivers and Southeastern will play in the 8 o'clock game on Saturday. That'll be a fun one, seeing some ranked teams while we're down there. Indian Hills right now is ranked 5th in the country. They were ranked 3rd last week. Triton is ranked 10th. They were 7th last week. Greyhounds are getting votes in this week's poll, as is Southeastern. That'll be a fun weekend of basketball in Poplar Bluff. Also on Friday, we'll have a couple of high school football games for you. Boonville at Mobley for the district championship. That'll be on Cress this Friday night. Colin Shoei and Stephen Finley Jr. will have the call starting around 6:35. We'll also have the Class 1 district title game between South Shelby and Monroe City. That'll be on Glory 97.3. Austin Ward, Brandon Motting will have the call of that one. And the MU Tigers are home to take on the University of Pennsylvania on Friday night. Pregame 6:30, tip at 7 o'clock from the Tiger Network by Learfield. That'll be on 99.9, the Captain, Friday night. Saturday, Truman football at Indianapolis. The GLVC title on the line in that one. Brad, Eric, and Hank with call starting at 12:15 on Cress. Mizzou football at Tennessee on Saturday. That'll be on the Captain. Kickoff at 11 o'clock. Pregame starting at 9 o'clock on 99.9 the Captain. And we will have the Greyhounds giving us Triton, scheduled for 3:50 pregame on Information Radio Quicks. Sunday, the Chiefs host Jacksonville, 11 o'clock pregame, 12 o'clock kick on the Captain. And Mizzou basketball hosting Lindenwood, pregame 4:30, tip at 5 o'clock. And Sunday's game will be on Glory 97.3. It'll be a fun weekend of basketball and football for you here on Regional Radio. Greyhounds leading 50-25 here at the half, as they'll be looking to try to get to 2-1 on the season. And John Wood ranked 17th in Division II, trying to avoid picking up their first loss of the year. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll be back with more of the halftime show. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
At Valentine Insurance Agency,
we're proud to be Americans in this land of liberty, where we're free to serve our customers with pride and integrity. We deliver value and quality, so come see us today, because we're proud to be Americans here in the USA.
Since 1964, call Valentine Insurance Agency at 263-1111.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the wash with a convenient built-in water faucet. Gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top load with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean and a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Arts. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook or artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
And welcome back to the halftime show here on Information Radio Quicks. If you're looking for election coverage tonight, we'll have updates every once in a while throughout the evening over on Superstation Cress. Not a lot of local races. It's the statewide races that have the most impact in our area. We'll have coverage from Missouri Net as well throughout the evening. And, of course, we'll have updates in the morning as well, also on Regional Radio. Lady Hounds are off tonight. They're getting ready for a weekend trip to Vincennes. They're ranked 13th in the poll that came out today, up 2 places from last week. Trinity Valley, the new number 1. Big shuffling in Division I. Tyler dropped from 1st to 21st, and Shelton State dropped from 2nd to 23rd in this week's poll. Trinity was 3 last week. Northwest Florida State, now second, was ranked 4th. And South Georgia Tech, who was ranked 5th, has dropped all the way to 12th in this week's poll. So some major changes going on in the women's poll from the preseason. Three Rivers back in the poll now. They're 25th. Lady Hounds will take on Vincennes Friday. And while they're there, they'll take on the Campbellsville JV on Saturday. 3 o'clock the time, tip time on Friday, 1 o'clock on Saturday. And then the Region 16, the first of 2 Region 16 Classics, November 18th and 19th. First weekend will be at Crowder. They'll take on the hosts on November 18th, and they'll take on State Fair on the 19th. That's going to do it for the halftime show, brought to you by Arts for Quality and Service after the sale. Shop Arts, Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. We'll be back with the second half in 60 seconds. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralNoInfo.com.
Okay, well, here's the peanut butter. Now, where's the jelly?
Excuse me, where's the jelly?
Look, it's about 40 paces south. You turn east at Sporting Goods, and then it's about 50 yards ahead on the right. It's on your map.
Has one-stop shopping become less convenient? Stop by your neighborhood C&R Supermarket, where it's easy to find fresh food, low prices, and people who care about your community. C&R Supermarkets, everything you need, right where you want. Online at crsupermarkets.com.
Finding a home right now is tough, but buying one may be easier than you think. FHA, USDA, and VA loans from Central Bank get you into a house with little or no down payment, which leaves you more money for those unexpected moving costs. Get pre-qualified for an FHA, USDA, or VA home loan at centralbank.net and go from house hunter to home owner. Central Bank, member FDIC, NMLS number 407985, equal housing lender.
The Greyhounds will start the second half with the ball going right to left. Inbounds pass will come into Tanksley. They'll get it into the front court. Greyhounds leading 50-25. Back to the right side of the floor. Long three by Washington. Bang! His second three of the game. He's got 6 points. 53-25. Largest lead for the Greyhounds. 19:45 remaining. Bolden into the front court. Pass to the near side. Deflect out of bounds. Will stay with John Wood. This is AM 1230, KWIX Moberly, 92.5, KWIX FMK Road, and CentralNoInfo.com. Inbounds pass stolen by Washington. Does a good job keeping in bounds from the near sideline. Quick three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Bolden. Greyhounds up by 28, largest lead of the night. We're a half minute into the second half. Ball comes from the near side of the floor. Jensen Whiteman with it. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with John Wood. Bolden, Whiteman, Robbins, Jeremiah Tolton, and Diggs. The starting five back out on the floor for John Wood. Ball comes to the near side. A steal by Washington as he took it away from Whiteman. Into the front court near side. Tanksley for three off the rim and then hit the top of the backboard before bouncing in. No basket. Tanksley, Embrus, Spiller, Washington, and Gordon starting five on the floor for the Greyhounds. John Wood in the backcourt. Greyhounds showing a little pressure. Bounce into the front court. Jeremiah Tolton with it. Double team on the near sideline near the scorer's table. Ball worked inside. Robbins will kick it out to the left side. Whiteman drives the baseline. Is sealed off there. Passes back outside for Bolden. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Bolden near side of the wing now. Back up top of the key. Tolton for three. It's good. Jeremiah Tolton's third three of the night. He's got a team-high 11 points, 53-28. 18:40 remaining. Top of the key, Ambrose, right side of the floor. Washington at the wing, feeds it to Gordon, a low post, 8 feet from the basket. Spins to his right, gets to the baseline, is sealed off, gives it back outside. Ambrose to the near side, Tanksley, 10 on the shot clock. Tanksley steps back, now feeds it to the near side. Washington works inside. Spiller with the dunk, it's good and one. He was hit as he went up, had to lay up off the dunk. It bounced high off the rim and fell in. Chance for a three-point play. And the foul on Jeremiah Tolton will be his third. Spiller with a game-high 15 points now. He's made his only free throw attempt earlier this evening. Trying to fish another three-point play. Left it short this time. The rebound controlled by Bolden for the Blazers. 55-28, 18-13 remaining. Jeremiah Tolton near side of the baseline. Pops from 6. He's got 13 points. 55-30. Greyhounds, 18 minutes remaining. Tanksley into the front court right side. Washington deep off the wing. Dribbles to his left. Takes a long jumper off the rim. No good. Gordon saves it from going out of bounds. He found Spiller back outside to Washington. Kick to the near side for Tanksley. Gordon with it, a high post. Drives the lane right side, and we get a whistle. Offensive foul called on Noah Gordon. His first, team first. 17:37 remaining. Greyhounds leading 55-30. Inbounds pass goes into Darius Bolden on the far side, into the front court. All the way underneath the basket, kicks to the near corner. Long three is an air ball by Talton. Putback is also an air ball. And the Greyhounds grab the rebound. Washington into the front court, top of the key. Leaves it back to the near side of the floor. Ball fed inside. Gordon backing his way in on Diggs, and they're called a held ball and a go to John Wood on the arrow. He went up, the ball was grabbed. Blazers will get it in. Jeremiah Talton into the front court. Working against Gordon, spins back to his right, lays it up and in. He's got 15 points, tied for a game high now, 55-32. 17 minutes remaining. Tanksley, front court, Spiller, top of the key, near side, Ambrose. Thought about a three, put it on the floor to the free throw line, right side of the floor now. Tanksley with it into the lane to the rack. Fingertip roll, no good. Put back good by Spiller. Trayvon Spiller with 17. It's 57-32, 16:45 remaining. Up the floor, Bolden into the front court. Crosses past the right elbow to the right side. Spins back to his left. Stops. Feeds it to his right. Talton to the corner. Diggs will give it back out to Talton. Top of the key now. Robbins, left side. Fed low post. Diggs shot too strong. Rebound Moberly. Grabbed by Ambrose with 16:22 remaining. Right side of the floor, Washington with it. Back to the near side for Ambrose. Dribbling to his left. Stops. Gives it back outside once more. Washington near the free throw line. Hands it off. Ambrose with it. 13 on the shot clock. Left side of the lane. Tries to split two defenders. Lost the ball. Picked up by Talton. Ball batted into the front court. Stolen by Tanksley. Tanksley will sprint up the floor. Weaving through traffic. The layup left short. Rebound controlled by Whiteman. Into the front court near side of the floor. Bolden with it. Near the right wing. No look pass inside. He was looking for Diggs. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. Into the game for the Greyhounds. Chris Grubbs replacing Noah Gordon. And Josiah Tolton back into the game for John Wood. He replaces Bolden. 57-32, 15:42 remaining. Tanksley in the front court. Stops near the top of the key. Needs help. Finds Grubbs. Grubbs dribbling to his right now. Splits two defenders in traffic. Dishes near side. Looking for Spiller. Deflected back to Grubbs. And he's going for a walk. $15:29 remaining. Greyhounds leading 57-32. Moberly pressing. Left side of the floor. Whiteman gives it back. Robbins, long pass front court near side for Jeremiah Talton. He finds his cousin. Josiah with the top of the key. Bounce pass to the high post. Deflected and taken away by Washington. Into the front court. Washington drives the lane. Scoop shot. Actually tried to find Spiller with a little over the head pass. And it was deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Moberly. Spiller was ready for that pass, or just had trouble with the handle. But Greyhounds catch a break and maintain possession. 15 minutes remaining. Tanksley drives in left side, lays it up and in. Tanksley with 16. 59-32. 14:50 remaining. Robbins will get to the near side. Josiah Talton into the front court. Long pass to the near side for Jeremiah Talton. Gets to the baseline. Underneath the basket. Throws up a prayer, and he's fouled by Chris Grubbs. That's going to be his third. Team foul number 2. Jeremiah Talton going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He's 5 of 8 on the season, 63%. Team best 15 points. First free throw is good. Xavier Sykes into the game, replacing Tahim Tanksley. 59-33 in favor of the Greyhounds. 14:36 remaining. Second free throw is good. Jeremiah Talton, 17 points, tied for a game high. 59-34. Sykes top of the key, near side of the floor. Ambrose off to his right for Washington. Takes it to the baseline. Strong move to the hole, and he was fouled. There's a lot of contact there. They're just staying out of bounds. Joshua Tolton comes into the game replacing Jensen Whiteman. Mobley will maintain possession. Washington will inbound. Long pass out to Spiller. He chases it down on the right side. Sykes now between the circles. Feeds it back to his right. Washington for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Jeremiah Tolton. Into the front court with 14-10 remaining. Hounds by 25. Top of the key, Robbins. Back to the right side. Jeremiah Tolton with it. Feeds it low block. Diggs shot blocked by Spiller. Diggs gets it back in the corner. Drives in traffic. Gives it back out. Baseline jumper from 12 feet is too strong by Robbins. Rebound by John Wood. The putback's no good. Another putback, this time by Jeremiah Tolton, is good. He's got 19 to lead all scores now. 59-36. 13:44 remaining. Right side, Sykes to the baseline in traffic, and they're going to call for an offensive foul. That'll be his second personal. Team foul number 3 on the Hounds with 13:38 remaining. Logan Robbins will inbound baseline. Deflected away by Washington, but Jeremiah Tolton ended up with it. And then his pass intended for Joshua Tolton, stolen by Mobley, grabbed by Spiller. Grubbs in traffic, and they're calling for a travel. Oh, that's a horrible call. He was being grabbed by 2 players. Turnover to John Wood with 13:30 remaining. 59-36. Josiah Tolton in the backcourt with Logan Robbins. Robbins with the dribble. Now picks up, needs help into the front court for Joshua Tolton. Double teamed on the far sideline. Gets the pass away, Josiah. Top of the key, right side, Jeremiah. Back to Josiah. Shot clock at 13. Jeremiah right wing. Top of the key, Robbins. Left side, Josiah. 3 from the wing. Off the rim, short. Long rebound comes back to him. Takes it baseline. Underneath the basket. Near side, Jeremiah for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Mobley. Washington up the far sideline. Washington into the front court, right side. Spin move. A lot of contact, and a block will be called. Joshua Tolton picks up his third. And a timeout taken by Mobley. 12:52 remaining in the second half. Greyhounds leading 59-36. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Quicks and CentralNowInfo.com.
Napa know-how.
Get ready for winter and save with these November specials at your locally owned Mobile Napa. Napa 10-inch LED light screws into light socket, 8,000 lumens, $27.99. Many Milwaukee and Craftsman items on sale. Premium starting fluid, 11 ounce, $5.59. Power Service diesel fuel supplement, 32 ounce, $8.99. Napa 15W40 heavy duty diesel motor oil, $14.99 a gallon. Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. They have the know-how.
Whether you're buying a car or buying your dream home, Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville has a loan that's perfect for you. And R.G. Mongler Real Estate of Moberly is your premier real estate agent for mid-Missouri. When you're looking to buy or sell your home, farm, or commercial property, the only name to know is R.G. Mongler. 12:52 remaining. Greyhounds leading 59-36. And a 19-0 run in the first half to blow this game wide open. They've led by as many as 28. Right now up 23. Greyhounds with the ball coming out of the timeout. 12:52 left. Xavier Sykes will inbound. Baseline far side of the basket. The offensive end gets into Washington. Near side of the floor. Ambrose with it. Dribbles past his defender. Feeds it into the lane for Grubbs. Fires up a shot. Won't get the roll. Rebound deflected. Loose ball. Spiller tips out. Picked up by Jeremiah Tolton, however. Tolton in the front court in traffic. Stops. Sykes knocks it out of his hands, but it's picked up by Diggs to the right side. And it's Josiah Tolton with the top of the key. Started by Grubbs. Right side of the floor, Jeremiah with it. Dribbling at the right wing, shot clock at 15. Picks up his dribble, feeds it to Diggs on the baseline, back out. Jeremiah Tolton now top of the key. Robbins with it, 9 on the shot clock. Joshua Tolton left side. Top of the key, nearly stolen, does get through Josiah, and we're going to have a reach called against the Greyhounds. Tedrick Washington picks up his third. Noah Gordon back into the game. Maury Womack into the contest as well. Grubbs and Ambrose coming to the bench. Tanksley also coming in, replacing Washington. 59-36. Inbounds pass comes to the near side of the floor. Joshua Toll with a baseline turnaround jumper from 6, too strong. Rebound won't go. Robbins got another rebound, won't go. Rebound Moberly this time. 12 minutes remaining. Womack into the front court right side. Back up to Tanksley, top of the key. Near side for Xavier Sykes. Dribbling right, dribbling left, into the lane. Tries the Euro step, and he's fouled. He'll have 2 free throws coming up. Foul's going to go against Joshua Tolton. That'll be his 4th. 11:50 remaining. 59-36. That was team foul number 3 on John Wood. Sykes 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Hits the first. Milton Klingel back into the game. He's going to replace Logan Robbins. Dalton stays in with Ford. Now they're going to get Dustin Allen to the game. Dalton to the bench. 60-36. Second free throw by Sykes. Spins out. No good. Rebound controlled by Milton Klingel. 11:45 remaining. Klingel top of the key, right side. Josiah Talton back to the top of the key. Klingel dribbling to his left. Finds Jeremiah Talton at the left wing. To his right, stops at the left elbow. Gives it back out near midcourt for Allen. Shot clock at 13. Allen watched by Womack, dribbling to his right. Feeds it low, block deflected into the corner, out of bounds. It'll stay with John Wood. 5 on the shot clock. Greyhounds leading 60-36. Inbounds pass comes into Allen in front of his bench. Down to 4, down to 3, into lane. Step back jumper at the free throw line. Off target left, rebound Moberly. Coming up on 11 minutes to play. Front court right side, Tanksley to the near side. Sykes dribbling to his left. Feeds it low post for Gordon. Puts on the floor twice. 2 strong bounces. Gives it back outside. Tanksley dribbles into the key. Shot clock at 12. Outside for Womack. Down to 10. Womack on the right side. Now crossing to his left. Had his arm grabbed. Got the passway to Sykes. Step back 3. Left side is an air ball. Put back by Gordon. Wave it off. Shot clock violation. And it will be John Wood ball. 60-36. 10:48 remaining. Inbounds pass will come in to Jeremiah Talton. They'll find Joshua into the front court. To the near side. 3 on the way is good by Justin Allen. His third 3 of the game. He's got 11 points. 60-39. 10:36 left. Tanksley front court right side for Sykes. On the screen set by Spiller. Comes to the near side of the floor. Womack for 3 off the heel. No good. Rebound Gordon in traffic and ball's loose on the floor. And we're going to have a held ball. It's Moberly's on the arrow as Spiller ends up tying up Braylon Diggs. Now Brighton Klingel comes into the game replacing Diggs. 10:17 remaining. It's 60-39. Sykes will inbound. Baseline far side of the basket. Long pass goes out on the far side. Washington will hand it off. Top of the key. Womack for 3 is an air ball. And taken out of bounds will be Washington. It will be John Wood ball. Rayshon Ambrose back in the game replacing Womack. (60-39) with 10:10 remaining. Inbounds pass is stolen by Rayshon, and he's stripped going to the basket. Loose ball picked up by Spiller, however. And then Spiller threw it away as Sykes made a cut towards him, and Spiller wasn't prepared for that. Turnover back to John Woods with 10:04 remaining. Inbounds pass will come in to Josiah Talton, midway point of the second half. Or by Spiller at midcourt. Now Jeremiah Talton between the circles. Back to the right side for Allen. Curling to his left at the elbow. In traffic. 3 defenders around. Blocked from behind. A foul's going to be called. They called on Spiller. That was his second. And that was team foul number 5 on Moberly. Justin Allen at the free throw line, 6 points per game. This will be only his second free throw attempt of the year. He missed the first one. Makes this one. He's got 12 points. He and Jeremiah Tolton both of scoring tonight for the Blazers. Second free throw is also good. 60-41, 9:45 remaining. Right side of the floor, Washington. He'll find Ambrose. Down curling to the near side, Sykes. Near the left elbow. Feeds it back right side. Gordon, strong move to the hole. Put it up and in. Noah Gordon's first points of the night, 62-41. Allen with it. And his pass went off the foot of Rayshawn Ambrose. John Wood will maintain possession. 9:22 remaining, 62-41. The bounce pass coming from Molten Klingel into the front court. Jeremiah Tolton with it. Dishes off. Klingel in the lane. And his shot partially blocked by Gordon. Gordon got the rebound. Greyhounds dominating the glass tonight. Washington hands off Sykes right side. NBA 3 off the rim short. Rebound control by Jeremiah Tolton. Into the front court, Allen. Strong move to the hole. Lays it up and in. Justin Allen with 15 points. 62-43. Front court near side, Ambrose. Started by Josiah Tolton. He'll find Gordon. Gordon gives it back out to Ambrose on the wing left side. Dribbling to his right, and a foul is going to be called on Josiah Tolton. That'll be his second personal. Team foul number 4 on the Blazers with 8:43 remaining. Ambrose will inbound from near the Hounds bench. Gets it into Tanksley. Tanksley drilling to his right. Tries to the baseline. Knocked out of his hands by Tolton. Gives it back outside now. Washington on the left side. Ambrose between the circles. Right side, Tanksley. Shot clock at 8. Tanksley into the lane. Strong move, and a foul is going to be called. Foul was called on Justin Allen. It's only his first. Team foul number 5 on the Blazers. Tanksley will inbound, baseline near side of the basket. Into the corner, Ambrose dishes back to Gordon. Gordon goes strong to the basket. Had partially blocked from behind. Loose ball picked up by Spiller in traffic. Spiller dribbles to the hole left side. Lays up, oh, no good. Rebound knocked out of his hands. He tips it out to the top of the key. Ambrose will reset the offense. Ball fed back into Spiller. Low post left side, off the window, no good. Rebound by Spiller again, then knocked out of his hands. Loose on the floor. He's fighting for it. And a foul's going to be called. Spiller on the floor. And Jeremiah Tolton came down on top of him. That will be his 4th. Team foul number 6. Chris Grubbs back into the game, replacing Gordon. Spiller does a good job playing close to the floor for someone 6'7". Ball comes near side. Ambrose couldn't hang on to it. Goes out of bounds into the Hounds bench. It'll be a turnover to John Wood. Jensen Whiteman comes into the game as Jeremiah Tolton sit with 4 fouls. 8:03 remaining. 62-43 Greyhounds. Long pass to the front court is knocked out of bounds by Spiller. Allen was the intended receiver. He'll stay with John Wood. Allen will inbound far sideline. 7:54 remaining. Comes into Whiteman, curling to his right. Hands it off. Josiah Tolton dribbling near midcourt. Stolen by Spiller. It's 2-on-1. Spiller to the rack. He'll lay it up. Missed it. And Tanksley saves it from going out of bounds. Spiller gets in the left corner. He thought about a 3, then hands it off. Rayshawn will take the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Josiah Tolton. And a foul is going to be called with 7:35 remaining. Chris Grubbs with the reach picks up his 4th personal. And that is team foul number 6 on the Greyhounds. 6 aside right now. Josiah Tolton sits down. Brighton Klingels into the game. Womack back in for Grubbs for the Greyhounds. Darius Bolden back in the game will bring up the near sideline. Front court left side for Allen. At the wing, pass in the lane. Finds Klingel. Shot was blocked by Spiller. Loose ball picked up by Womack. It was Knowlton Klingel with the miss. A steal by Allen at midcourt. Allen tries to step in, puts up in over Washington. Allen with 17 points, 62-45, 7:05 remaining. Tanksley into the front court right side. Near the elbow. Pass comes to the near side of the floor. Ambrose will give it back to Tanksley. Right side of the floor now. Womack, Washington. Back to Ambrose again. Spin move lane. Back out. Spiller free throw line. Back to the right side of the floor. Shot clock at 5. Womack near the free throw line. Near side Tanksley with 2 on the shot clock. NBA 3. Drew Iron. Rebound controlled by Knowlton Klingel. They'll find Bolden into the front court. Allen with it. Stolen by Spiller. Now it reached in. And that'll bring up 1-1. Justin Allen picking up his second personal, team foul number 7. Washington to the bench. Xavier Sykes back into the game. .623 remaining at 62-45. The first free throw attempt by Ambrose is good. He's now 1 of 2 on the night, has 12 points. Came into the game 2 of 5 from the free throw line this season. 10.5 points per game, was third best on the team. 63-45 with 6:23 left. Browns take on Marshalltown Friday afternoon, scheduled for a 5 o'clock tip. 4:50 the pregame on Quick. Second free throw is good. Ambrose with 13. 64-45, Greyhounds pressing. Klingel gets into the front court left side. Allen, he'll step into a long 2 near the left elbow, no good. Rebound controlled by the Blazers. The putback won't go for Brighton Klingel. Rebound this time by Moberly. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Greyhounds leading 64-45. Tanksley between the circles. Near side, Spiller holds it over his head, gives it back out. Tanksley drives the lane right side. Off the glass, up and in. Tanksley with 18 points now. 66-45. Ball comes into the front court. Right side, Allen with it at the wing. Back up to the top of the key. Bolden feeds it underneath. Klingel off the glass. No good. That's Brighton Klingel. Rebound controlled by the Greyhounds. 5.5 minutes remaining. Greyhounds leading 66-45. Womack, weave near midcourt. Near side now. Sykes back to the top of the key. Near side, Tanksley with it. Jump stop in the lane, stripped of the ball, and Allen going the other way with it for the Blazers. Then he got sped up and lost the ball out of bounds, but last touch by Moberly. 5:05 remaining. Brighton Klingel sits down. 66-45. Bounce pass will come from Allen in the corner. Standing on the near sideline, Whiteman, when he caught the ball, play continues. Back to Allen on the near side. His snicker was well into the red on the near sideline. Ball worked underneath, and a foul is going to be called on Spiller on the shot attempt by Logan Robbins. Spiller picks up his third. Team foul number 7 on the Greyhounds. First free throw is short by Logan Robbins. He's 1 of 2 from the line now, averaging 16 points per game coming in, held to 3 so far. Second free throw spins out, rebound Spiller. Spiller easily has double-double tonight. Front court right side, now back between the circles. Ambrose to the near side. Sykes into the low block. Stops, spins, turnaround jumper from 8 up and in. Xavier Sykes with 7. 68-45, 4:34 left. Allen dishes underneath the basket to Whiteman. Nothing there. Robbins, back out. And a shot attempt by Klingle's blocked and taken away by Spiller. Into the front court near side. Tanksley lays it up and in. Team Tanksley with 20 points. 70-45 with 4:17 remaining. At midcourt, Knowlton Klingel into the front court left side. 3 on the way by Allen. Too strong. Rebound Tanksley. And Mobley will push it. Tanksley into the front court. Now has to wait for help. Near the top of the key, right side. Dishes into the right corner. 3 by Rajon Ambrose, no good. The rebound by Logan Robbins for the Blazers with 3:53 remaining. Front court, left side, top of the key, Robbins. Off to his left. Ball fed to low post. And the ball knocked out of bounds. The foul's going to be called on Moberly. They catch Tanksley. That's his first. Team foul number 8, 1-1 coming up for Knowlton Klingel. I'm going to say that was a shooting foul. Klingel 1 of 3 from the line this year. Hits the first. He's got 3 points now tonight. Grubbs back into the game for the Greyhounds. Kai Evans in the contest for Moberly for the first time tonight. Freshman from Bolingbrook, Illinois. (70-46) with 3:43 remaining. Second free throw is missed by Klingel. Rebound controlled by Moberly. 3:40 left. Ball to the front court by Sykes. Omar Noor is getting loose on the play for the first time this season. Sykes top of the key. To the free throw line. Gets the passway near side for Grubbs. Into the lane. Strong move to the hole. Lays it up and in. Chris Grubbs with 3 points now. 72-46. 3:15 remaining. Bolden with it. Left side, Jeremiah Tolton back to the top of the key for Knowlton Klingel. To the right side for Bolden. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining. Whiteman near the top of the key drives in traffic. Now dishes off last second. And Knowlton Klingel puts it up. He's got 5. 72-48, 2:53 and counting. Ball brought into the front court by Xavier Sykes. Right side. Washington feeds low post. Grubbs got past his defender. Goes up high off the glass. Count it 1. Chris Grubbs with 5 points. Chance for a 3-point play. Drawing the contact. Following a strong move to the basket. Darius Bolden picks up his third. During the contest for the Greyhounds. Also John Thomas coming in. At the line, Chris Grubbs trying to finish a 3-point play. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight, has 5 points. And that one rolls home. Grubbs with 6 comes to the bench. As Ade Papalu will check into the game. 75-48, 2:36 remaining. Bolden front court, left side of the floor. He'll find Sykes stealing it from him. Sykes going coast to coast, lays it up and in. Xavier Sykes with 9. That's 77-48, largest lead of the night. 2:19 remaining. Ball fed inside. Back to Bolden on the left side of the floor, puts it up and in. Darius Bolden's first point, 77-50, 2:08 left. Sykes into the front court. Bench calling for Weave. Coming around the screen to the near side. Ball fed underneath. Noor, hook shot up and in. Omar Noor's first points of the year. The former Highland player, 79-50. Ball to the near side. Jeremiah Tolton back in with 4 fouls. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Blazers. 1:38 left. Shot off the window is up and in by Jensen Whiteman. His first points of the evening, 79-52, 1:30 remaining. Sykes into the front court. They'll find Popolou. Top of the key. 3 on the way. No good by John Thomas. Rebound controlled by the Greyhounds. Sykes. Far side of the floor. Shot clock down to 10. Comes around the screen set by Noor to the near side. Thomas head fakes a 3. Now takes the 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound controlled in the key. Popolou puts it up and in. His first points of the night. 81-52 under a minute to play. Darius Bolden into the front court. Bounce pass into the high post. Right side for Robbins. Back to left side, Bolden. Now top of the key. Whiteman working to his right in the lane. Floater from 10. Off target right, no good. Rebound Moberly. Long outlet pass. Into the front court to the rack. Thomas will dunk it. His first points of the season, 83-52. Largest lead of the night, 29 seconds remaining. Bolden will get it into the front court. He's in no hurry to run the offense. Just a split second between the game clock and the shot clock. I think the game clock will run out before the shot clock does, if I'm looking at it right. That will be the case. A 3 coming at the buzzer is left short by Bolden. The final score of this one, Moberly 83 and John Wood 52. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with the postgame show. You're listening to Greyhounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Is your class schedule out of whack and you need to get caught up, get ahead, catch up, or get started on your degree this winter with a winter semester class at MACC, the college for you? MACC has articulation agreements with many colleges and universities throughout Missouri and beyond, so you can transfer all your credits and get your degree on time. Did we mention you'll save a bunch of money? Meet with an advisor or explore your options now at macc.edu. Moberly Area Community College, the college for you.
But game day gridlock is in full swing today. Looks like no one's getting anywhere in time for kickoff.
But wait, somebody's running the field with a nimble pass play like I've never seen. Yeah, just look at that handling speed and power. Whoever he is, he's on the way to the best seat in the house. This vehicle purchase is a bona fide touchdown.
At Thomas Motors, we'll deliver the game-winning car for you and make sure it's customized to fit your needs. Online at thomasmtrs.com.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
At FCS Financial, we know every farm operation is unique. And as a farmer, you face many challenges. Our team of ag finance experts understands those challenges. That's why FCS Financial offers a variety of products, from loans to crop insurance, that can help you meet your agricultural goals. And now is a good time to eliminate the worry of rate increases by locking in a fixed rate, whether it's for 10 years, 15, 20, or even up to 30 years. Call your FCS Financial office today to talk about the security of FCS Financial's fixed rate financing and repayment terms that match your cash flow. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. An FCS Financial expert is ready to help you. Visit myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276. An equal housing lender and equal opportunity provider.
And welcome back to the postgame show here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. Greyhounds win this one by a score of 83-52. Moberly never trailed in this game. A 19-0 run in the first half. This game broke wide open. Greyhounds were led by Jaheim Tanksley with 20 points tonight. Trayvon Spiller had 17. Rayshawn Ambrose finished the night with 13. Xavier Sykes with 9. Chris Grubbs and Tedrick Washington each had 6 points for the Greyhounds tonight. Maury Womack had 4, 2 each for John Thomas, Ade Popolou, Noah Gordon, and Omar Noor. John Wood led by Jeremiah Talton with 19 points. Justin Allen had 17. Molten Klingel had 5. Logan Robbins had 3, 2 each for Josiah Talton, Darius Bolden, Jensen Whiteman, and Bryton Klingel. As Greyhounds win by a score of 83-52. And Joining us now is the head coach of the Moberly Greyhounds, Pat Smith, after an 83-52 win. Coach, your thoughts on this one?
Well, and John Wood might have been the recipient of this. I think our kids were really ready to play tonight. I mean, I thought defensively we were really dialed in. That's a little bit of a different deal. Like I said pregame, you got to guard their personnel, 10, 24. There's some good players. So you have to guard their system. I thought our guys did a great job of that.
Did a great job, as you said, all night, and really end-to-end all night long, especially in the first half, just really shutting down, locking down.
We just locked down. And here's the sad thing about it. I think we've been pretty good defensively, with the exception of last game, including all preseason I'm talking about. Yep. And we scrimmaged 10, 11 times, counting jamborees. And North Central gave us some trouble tonight with some quickness and some things I'll have to watch tape and try to figure out. But we are a work in progress offensively. I was really disappointed offensively second half. I thought we just had a lot of bad decisions. And I thought Trey Spiller, I don't know what he ended up with, but golly, did he dominate this game.
17 points. He must have had at least 10 rebounds. He may have had close to 10 blocks.
He might have had close to 10 blocks, and I guarantee you this, he had probably 15 to 20 deflections. He had his hands on everything.
He may have had 10 steals, too, the way he was playing.
Man, I tell you, I mean, he's just he's got some toughness to him now. And he was all over the place, and I thought we came out and did a really, really good job tonight of coming out just being really. I mean, I think with 12 minutes or 8 minutes going in the first half, I think they had 5 points, didn't they?
Yeah.
And we just did. And John Wood's going to win a lot of games. I mean, they do every year. So, great effort.
Yeah, they're ranked 17th in Division II this week.
Well, we're work in progress. I went home Saturday night just extremely upset. But, hey, some real good news. I got to watch the Packers on Sunday. I came here to break the tape down, but I watched them. That was really good. That was enlightening.
Yeah.
But so that really cheered me up, watching a highly efficient football team play. But anyway, I just told myself, I said, we got to get better. We thought you kind of think you're somewhere, and then you come out and you don't play very well. I knew that was going to be a tough game Saturday night. I thought it was going to be a tough game tonight, but our kids took care of business, and we just got to get better.
We talked about Spiller. Tanksley had a game-high 20 points for you.
Yeah, and I think we got 2 good point guards in him and Sykes, but I don't think either one of them played well Saturday night. So I thought both of them bounced back good tonight. Teddy Washington and Grubbs got a little bit of foul trouble. Rayshawn Ambrose. Brandon Hall will be back with us next game. So, we're getting close to full strength right now.
What did you see from the guys that came off the bench at the end? Anything promising that maybe they earn another minute or two later on?
Kid, I got to think a little bit about is Kai Evans, and he gives us a little bit of toughness. And even tonight, he came in and dug a loose ball. I think Ade Papalu is going to be a really good player. Now he's going to have to help us this year, and he's not playing a ton right now. I think he's going to be a really good player, and I thought he did fine. And to be honest with you, had a nice little drive down there, had a defensive rebound down there, so I'm really happy with him.
And Noor maybe a little raw, but maybe be able to do something off the bench.
We need him to. We need him to. I mean, it's a long season, and we're 3 games in, and we're still trying to figure this out. And I was watching today our tape from John Wood last year, and of course, I think Sincere had 30 at the half, didn't he?
I think that's right.
I think he'd outscored their entire team at the half.
Yeah, I think that's
right.
He
ended up with 37. But I was watching, and I just hit me the experience those guys were playing with. And we're still struggling to get that this year. So that was kind of a slap in the face. And, okay, it's process, man. We got a tough one Friday. We got Marshalltown and 3 Rivers and the Iowa-Missouri Challenge. And, we're going to go ahead and practice tomorrow, and then we're going to leave Thursday afternoon and go down there and try to get ready to do better than we did there last year at Southeastern Iowa.
Your thoughts about Marshalltown? What do you know about them?
Don't know anything about them. It's Darryl Fletcher's, I think, scout, and Coach Fletcher. I don't know anything about them. I know they've been up and down a little bit early. I think they lost by a couple to Sauk rather than not, but they're actually picked runner-up in that region preseason, and so I think it's going to be a tough game. And there's nothing easy for us, and we have to battle every night. And I'll tell you what I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about driving home and getting a peanut butter shake at Sonic. Those are really good. That's my little splurging.
All right.
And then I'm really excited about the chance to practice tomorrow. I think Sonic will give me a little bit of maybe donation for that plug.
Maybe.
But then I'm going to go ahead and I'm excited about coming in tomorrow, and there's some things we just need to clean up. Something, I did at the end of the game, and I've got to think a little bit about this. We ran a lot of sets at the end of the game. I wanted to run some every time down to have a little flow. And actually, I thought we played better. I thought what really hurt us, I thought our offensive decisions the second half were horrendous. And, I still remember when I was a kid, I heard Al McGuire, the old Marquette coach. He said, the epitome of a smart player. He knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to pass. And I've always remembered that for some reason all these years later. And I thought we had some bad decisions on passing decisions, driving decisions, shooting decisions, non-shooting decisions. And, we got to get better.
Coach, appreciate your time. We'll see you Friday in Poplar Bluff.
I appreciate y'all being down there. And, like I said, and I want to wish best of luck to Moberly High School against Boonville in the playoffs. That's, and all the other teams still playing. And with that said, I'm excited about getting better the next couple of days and going down to Poplar Bluff and playing on Friday.
All right, Coach.
We've been pretty good there over the years, so hopefully we can continue to be. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to take another break. We'll be back with more of the postgame show coming up next here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Regional Missouri Bank, your local community bank, continues to strive to make an impact in the communities they serve. They invest in their local communities. They help support and promote local activities. Regional Missouri Bank encourages you to make an impact in your community by shopping local and participating in area activities. Regional Missouri Bank in Marceline, downtown Marceline, Salisbury, Keatsville, Glasgow, Paris, downtown Moberly, Highway 24 Moberly, and in Brookfield. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
Sheraton Valley Telephone Cooperative is celebrating 70 years providing premier communications in rural Missouri. We're investing millions of dollars bringing fiber internet to our cooperative communities, giving gifts to our members with random monthly drawings, and making donations to member communities and events. For member news and anniversary updates, call or text our new cooperative hotline for members at 660-388-9930 or go to cvalley.net and check out our new Members Minute page. Here's to another 70 years.
Are you looking to sell your home, farm, or commercial property, or looking to find your dream home and settle down? The well-known established real estate company of R.G. Mongler Real Estate in Moberly is your team you need working for you to help you find that perfect piece of property. For over 40 years, R.G. Mongler Real Estate has been your premier real estate agent for mid-Missouri. No one knows this area better than the R.G. Mongler team. Look them up today at rgmongler.com or stop by their office at North William Street in Moberly.
Are you seeking a career with an established company? Mac Rack in Moberly has over 22 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Mac Rack is growing, and to keep up with demand is seeking welders and fabricators. Training is provided. Apply by stopping by Mac Rack, located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly, and become a team member of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer in Moberly.
And welcome back to the postgame show here on Information Radio Quicks. Greyhounds win this one by a score of 83-52. Jaheim Tanksley with 20 points, Trayvon Spiller with 17, and Rayshawn Ambrose with 13 points to lead the Greyhounds tonight. Moberly 15 of 21 from the free throw line, and John Wood finished the night 8 of 11 from the charity stripe. Moberly now 2-1 on the year. John Wood falls to 1-1 on the season. Once again, we encourage you to stop by these fine businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Art Supplies, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, B-Craft Jewelers, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, Mac Rack, R.G. Mongler Real Estate, Napa Auto Parts, Thomas Motors, all of Moberly, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury, Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, Sheridan Valley, keeping you connected. The Hunting Corner in Monroe City, C&R Markets with a location near you. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, Brookfield, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. We will have more Greyhounds basketball coming up for you Friday afternoon, they'll take on Marshalltown at the Missouri-Iowa Challenge in Poplar Bluff. I'll have a pregame 4:50, tip at 5 o'clock on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to our producer, Colby Mitchell, back in the studio doing a great job, and thanks to you for listening. Final score tonight, Greyhounds win this one by a final score of 83-52. For all of us here at Fitzsimmons, John Arena, I'm J.B. Conley. Have a great night, everyone.
Attention all business owners who rent or lease space, including storage space.